NCRP Productions presents Sunday in the Shadows, a Shadowrun actual play podcast, episode 11.
Hello everybody and welcome to Sunday in the Shadows. My name is David, I'm your Game Master, and today we are playing Shadowrun 6th Edition. We're going to do a quick run around the table and introduce our players and characters, starting with our group's legal representation, Jelly.
Hi, it's Sequoia, and I'm playing Jelly the Face.
Hey everybody, it's Pedro. I'm playing Hot Hands the Mage.
Good afternoon, it's Barry. I am playing MF, the Dwarven Adept.
Hello, it's Josh. I am playing Nomad, the covert ops specialist.
Hello, it's Erin, and I am playing CeCe, the weapons specialist.
Alright, so last we left off, the group had moved with LT and the truck over to the Folsom area to pick up Hot Hands and MF, who had gone into some type of astral rift and reappeared in Folsom.
3 hours away.
3 hours away. You guys were able to successfully rendezvous with Hot Hands and MF, only to find out that the hotel, there was a ghoul presence in the hotel. You guys had a small altercation with one of them, went pretty smoothly, I'd say. But upon interacting with our new player, Nomad, the rest of that hive has kind of come to life a little bit, and we left off with the pack of 6 ghouls running out the front of the hotel towards you guys as you're parked in the kind of overhang area where you would typically register for your room and things like that. The place has been evacuated, but obviously these ghouls are very much active. So we're going to begin tonight's session with rolling some initiative.
Okay.
So
Now, have we all, we all heard the noise. Have we all seen them
yes.
in your
So,
mind?
yes,
Okay.
as we left off, you guys heard the sounds of the ghouls, and then as you turn to look, you see that they are moving kind of crunched down on all fours and kind of digging into the ground with their claws to propel themselves forward, moving through the front entryway. And there are 6 of them. Let me just get my initiative value here. All right.
I think you should roll like crap.
Not bad. Okay, so, Jelly, what do we have for initiative?
11.
11. All right. And CeCe?
15.
MF?
16.
Hot Hands?
11.
And
Horrible.
Nomad?
14.
14. All right.
A 1,
MF
2,
is going to be first. You are at close range from where you're at to the ghouls.
Okay. So, noticing
They're
that
roughly 15 meters.
we must get to cover. We cannot take them on one by one. And I will take a shot and then backing up.
Okay. When you say backing up to where?
Backing up. So
To the truck?
I have us on the other side of the truck, right?
Okay.
So basically putting the truck between them and
I
us.
think just you were on the other side of the truck because you were at the front of the hood, right?
All right. Yeah. So again, optics kill me for
You can
what
put
we
yourself.
did.
You can put yourself anywhere.
I
you
came
want
around the other side, the back side of the truck. They were all at the front. Were they all at the front facing? Because I thought they were on the driver's side, so not facing the
passenger
You
side.
were on the passenger side.
I envision the passenger side facing the front of the hotel.
Here's-
Everybody's on the
Here's
passenger
the lobby,
side.
here's the truck, here's
We're
you.
all the passengers.
Okay, so I am. So that means I am actually closest to them. Oh yeah, no, I'm taking a shot and I'm running around the back side of the truck. So I'm running. We were saying passenger side of the truck is actually next to. Is closest. I'm going to go around on the driver's side, running towards the driver's side door. But I am going to start with a shot.
Okay, what kind of shot are you firing?
You said we are in near or close?
You're close.
Close. So it's the my standard single shot.
Okay.
It is going to be a 7
All right.
for edge, potential edge. I'm guessing they're not a 3.
My defense rating is 7. All right.
Okay, so we are good.
That's a big
So then I am going to do that with that. Take my shot. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 successes.
I have 2.
Okay.
Alright.
So net 4p coming your way.
All right. 4p coming my way as you take a shot into one of them. All right. I'm rolling my body to resist the damage. I have 1. I have 2. So I'm going to take 2 boxes of physical. My condition monitor.
And then I will move around the driver's side of the truck. I don't know how far you're gonna let me get up there, but the intention is to get up to the driver's side doorway because I know, at least when I left, that LT is there.
LT's in the truck. All right. So then so that's your major action. You take your minor action, move on the other side of the truck.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Next is CeCe.
All right, so Jelly, do we want to save any of these for sale, or can I blow them the fuck up?
Yeah, blow 'em away.
All right. Well, then how far?
We have one in hotel. We don't need more. Kill.
Awesome. All right. Well, then how far away are the zombies from me? Sorry, I was.
They're short range. They're roughly 15 meters from the truck.
15 meters. So that would be close range.
Short, close, yes.
I thought close is 3.
It should be near.
Near is it near?
Close is closer than near.
Close is closer. So near. Sorry, they're
Okay,
near.
near.
And you need to have an 11 attack rating, basically,
Yeah,
to get
okay.
your
got
11
a
or higher
7
to get
defense
your
rating.
edge.
All right. So at close range, my high explosive does 10p.
You're not at close range.
You're near.
But
Unless
I
you
throw
move
it. But don't I throw it?
Oh, well, what do you suggest?
High explosive
Okay, you
grenade.
want to throw a grenade?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Although that will be noisy.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. All right.
I think she's thinking in terms of bringing more.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'm
thinking.
Their
guessing-
brethren.
I'm
Are you
guessing
gonna
if
throw a
this
grenade?
group is making noise, then
Yep.
Okay.
Sure am.
All right, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I have to figure out how to do this again. It's been a while.
Well, you are near range, so your distance in meters thrown is a certain amount. So, but go ahead and make the roll.
And you don't always scatter, right?
Always scatter.
It always
It
scatters.
always scatters because you throw a grenade, it hits somewhere and plunk, it bounces somewhere because they don't explode on impact.
unless
Okay.
you cook, can you cook it in this?
So
They don't have rules
1,
for
2,
cooking off the
3.
grenade, but yeah, that's a good point. We might have to house rule that going down the road somewhere where we can cook off a grenade.
Yeah, just don't botch.
Yeah, just don't
Yeah.
glance.
1, 2, 3.
That's a fun
2
TPK.
cyber hands.
Oh yeah.
So then the question is,
And what's another cyber hand?
is the better you roll, do you get some ability to control the bounce?
Well, what you get is the way. So there are two things that happen. There's the distance in meters that it's going to scatter, and then there's the direction that it scatters.
Okay.
You can't.
Well, I want
There's
to
no way
aim.
to really control where
Can I aim?
the scatters. No, with these, no, because it's going to scatter.
Okay.
But you get a smaller distance of scatter, the better you roll with.
That's
the front.
what I was
Yes.
asking.
All
Okay.
right, please
So-
let this be super cool. Oh, it's not cool at all. It's really lame. It only 2.
Okay, so you have 2. So now roll me 2d6. This is how far it's going to scatter. So it's 2d6.
I got a 6 and a 1.
All right. So you have 7 minus net hits divided by 2. You had 2, which was 1. So it scatters
God, I'm gonna
6
blow myself.
meters. All right. Okay. Now roll 2d6, and we're going to see which direction it scatters.
6 meters.
That one's cocked hand.
I could throw
1
a
and a 5.
softball
Okay.
and do better
So
than that.
it scatters like 11 o'clock. So you throw it, it's like boom, and kind of bounces diagonally up. All right?
Okay.
Now, what's the blast radius of your?
It is. Wait, it doesn't have a blast. Oh yeah, it does.
Should.
15 meters.
Okay, so 15 meters. How much damage does it do?
It does, and this is near, right? Or is it close?
So yeah, I believe so.
This will be close.
With the
because it's gonna be
explosives
quite
do different damage at different range increments,
Mhm.
right? So for the targets that are in range of
Ground.
close,
Okay.
it's going to do how much damage?
10p.
10p. So I'm resisting to 10p. So I'm rolling my body on all 6 of them. 1. All right, so that's 9. All right.
Okay. I
All
didn't
right,
blow
first
myself
one.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Second one, 1, 2, 3. So it took 7.
We are going to need to go shopping soon.
Okay.
Any excuse to use my
3.
grenades.
Yeah, it was still a well placed grenade.
But I hear a butt coming.
Oh, well, it just depends here. Let's see. We're gonna
Could've been better.
continue. All right, so 2. Okay, so that's up to 50 meters then, right? Because close
15.
range.
1-5.
Up to 15 meters. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the next range increment on that?
Like near?
Yeah. So you should have. It should
Yeah,
do.
I have ground 0, close, near, and blast.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Okay, so I think for the the blast is what 15 meters. So
Mhm.
for every 15 meters, you should have different damage values at different range increments on the grenade. It's a high explosive grenade. It should be in here.
Okay.
Explosives. Okay, so it does damage at near and damage at close. So near is up to 50 meters, I believe, right?
I thought near was up to 3.
Near's close is the closest, right? Near's
Okay,
the
I
next,
think
right?
near is up to 15.
Looking at a whiteboard.
Range increments. Close is 0 to 3 meters. Near is 4 to 50.
Oh.
5-0.
Right.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
So everyone is
Oh.
going to be resisting a 4 physical damage from the explosion.
Now, I'm on the other side of the truck, fully the other side of the truck. Is there any chance I'm going to have to worry about it?
Yes.
Okay.
Bob.
So it's got to be getting some kind of cover from the truck.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. I feel like CeCe would know how her grenades work, and I feel like she wouldn't blow us up. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
She'd only roll one hit though.
I rolled to like throw it.
So anyone
I wanted to throw it behind him.
Who is standing behind the truck? So who has the truck between themselves and the ghouls? I know MF does.
Mhm.
Anyone else? So MF, you're going to get 4 additional dice to your body roll. Everyone else is going to resist body against a 4P.
It's just body?
Yep.
Oh god.
So
This is not
CeCe
good.
lobs a grenade, boom, and a bunch of
Not
cool
good.
bits go everywhere. But I think this is the first time that you've thrown a grenade in game. I think.
Against a thing.
Yeah,
like,
so there
against,
may
like,
be some reprimanding
enemy.
coming your way.
So
Well, I got 3.
I'm rolling 1 dice, and I roll a 1.
Then you don't resist anything.
You can't glitch.
botch a body
Okay,
roll. You're
okay,
this
okay.
is just to resist the damage.
All right.
You told me it was okay. I'm sorry.
And every
So I take 4 physical.
you take four boxes of physical.
So I take
Every
1
hit,
box of
every
physical.
5 and 6 negates 1 box of the damage.
I take
You're basically
3.
getting, and the way cover works is
pal.
for
Welcome
every
to the crew.
level of cover, 25, 50, 75, and 100, you get an extra die. So you got the additional 4
I thought
dice.
they were further away. I thought I could throw
I'm
it
gonna
further.
use 3 of my edge to add 1 additional.
Okay.
Sorry. Je suis désolé.
God damn it, CeCe! What the fuck was that?
I thought it would go further. I'm sorry.
So yeah, a grenade blows up, severely damages the 6 ghouls, but also catches you guys in a little bit of that.
How's the truck?
But none of the ghouls are actually dead.
The truck is going to take.
Because-
You
They
know
are
what?
very
The
fair.
truck. You're right. The truck is going to take a little bit of damage.
No.
I want to take a look at the. I'm most worried
Sorry.
about the tires.
Oh look, a piece of metal went through every
Can we
tire.
chip for the tire? For the
Yeah.
tire?
How many edge for the
Yeah,
truck to be
what's the
fine?
truck's edge?
All the edge for the truck to be fine.
No, the
Oh.
truck's not going to take any damage because it's a higher structure rating than the damage of the grenade at that range.
Just out of curiosity, if a rigger is jacked into their car and it takes damage, do they feel that at all?
Yes,
Yes.
they do.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes, they do.
So LT's just sitting there rigged up.
Yeah. So LT is not happy at the moment, right? I mean, it's like
LT
whoa.
should not be rigged up. He was sleeping.
I imagine.
Right,
was
but
sleeping.
with everything
I think
going
he-
on, I'm sure he's awake.
I thought he was rigged in and sleeping.
He can do both. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
he,
I
he
thought
pretty
it
much
was.
sleeps in the
I didn't
driver's
think
seat.
it- all right.
All right.
But yeah, he's
Okay,
definitely
so
awake now.
anything else for CeCe?
Yeah,
Absolutely goddamn not.
Nope.
So you're staying put.
Take the second
you throw the
grenade
grenade.
off
All right.
the belt.
Oh wait, I will pull out my Ares Alpha
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure that's minor action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that was on 15. So next is 14. Nomad.
Patient defense.
All right, so I will spend 1 minor action to facepalm.
Okay.
Say, how the hell do I keep getting myself into these situations?
Grenade blows up, and there's all this.
I'm laying on my back on the
smoke
ground.
that kind of, whoa, wait a minute.
My gun's still not in my hand, so that's where my action's going to be spent for this round, is to locate. I have 2 minor actions, so I will move towards and ready my Ares Predator.
So
From
you're
the
going to
ground.
retrieve your predator
Yeah.
from the ground.
Or
That's a
wherever
major
it ended
action.
up after the explosion.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not sure.
problem. You spend a major action to retrieve your weapon, and then you still have 2 minor actions.
Well, for my movement, I'll head back close to around the other side of the truck in case that were to happen again. And
So back where MF is.
yeah,
Okay.
and my second minor, or actually, that was move, or move was my
Honestly,
one
I'm
minor.
only a little sorry because I'm just...
I guess I'll take cover right over the truck. I guess it wouldn't really help against ghouls all that much.
I know how cool grenades and explosives are. When
Might help
I
against
played
grenades.
the orc in the game that we ran several years ago, I remember throwing grenades and it having this effect, right? The same exact effect going on now. So nothing new.
Are your core values shook that this explosion affected you?
It didn't really affect me that much. It gave me one box.
And that's why Ingram would throw them, because he had a 14 body.
I had an 18 body.
18 body. There you
Oh
go.
my god! So
Yeah.
nothing
I
bothered.
I jumped out of a 3-story window and hit the ground, right? I tried to catch myself on the ledge, but it didn't work. And I just hit the ground and got up and like, okay. Everyone's standing around looking at it at my world's toughest Shadowrunners. So,
Nothing to see here, folks.
let's come right. So, Nomad retrieves his weapon, moves to the other side of the truck, placing the truck between you and the herd.
The herd.
All right, ghouls are on 13.
No.
Ghouls are going
Bring it,
to.
bitch. Make my day, punk.
They're all going to use their major actions to move. So they can move 18 meters plus 1 meter for. I'm going to roll as a group. right? Since they all have the same stat. So as a group, they are going to move. Wow, I got a complete and utter. So I got a critical glitch.
Fantastic.
Again.
So as the ghouls,
It's the Three Stooges. They all stack into each other.
Basically, as the ghouls on their athletics test, as they start to like try and move across, still disoriented from the blast, they get caught in their own, athleticism and trip, and now they are prone as a group.
You see, I have confused them. It was all part of the plan.
Foregoing the rest of their actions, so that is going to bring us to, I believe Hot Hands is quicker than
Yes.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn them.
Question. So, actually, CeCe, do you have a shotgun on your back?
I do. Always. I always have my guns. Except for Danny, he has my other one.
Would it be a minor action for me to pull that off? My major action
It'd be a major action.
Okay, just to pull that off. Okay.
It was a major action for me to
use
pick it off the floor.
my other minor action to throw him the shotgun?
That would be a major action.
Yeah, dang it.
Okay, well then, no, I'm going to use my major action to fireball them.
Okay. Now the ghouls are all prone.
Yeah.
So the prone they get a +2 dice bonus on defense tests against ranged attacks from medium range or farther, -2 on attacks from close or near range due to their immobility, and -4 penalty to melee attacks or bow attacks, and they increase the attack rating of any firearm or projectile weapons by 2. So
Does
they
that-
are all considered
You're
prone.
-2, and he's -2.
I'm -2 die? For what? 'Cause
Why are you -2?
That's why I'm
You
wondering.
said -2 for prone. He's doing a ranged attack.
But that's if they're.
But no, I'm not doing.
medium
I'm
or
just
far.
making a
If
magic
they're
attack. 'Cause
close,
I
then
just
they get a -2.
point.
Yeah. It's
That's
just
not
different,
what I heard. Okay.
it's different bonuses at different ranges, right? I'll read it again,
Yeah.
right? Prone. The character's movement rate is reduced to 2 meters, and they cannot sprint. They get a +2 dice pool bonus on defense tests against ranged attacks from medium or further,
Which he's not.
but -2 on attacks from close or near.
So
right?
he gets -2. Keep going.
Okay.
The ghouls get -2.
Yeah, we are -2.
Keep
yes,
going.
Yes. They get a -4 penalty to melee attacks or bow attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
And they get +2 to their attack rating if they are firing firearms or projectile weapons.
That's the part that I didn't get. Okay. So they are -2. You are normal.
Correct.
You got this. Burn them.
Ooh, I see a lot of good ones
Yeah,
there.
I see good ones. Do it, do it,
Do
do
you
it,
guys
do it,
want
do
me
it.
to turn some
Do it,
more?
do it, do it, do
Yeah,
it.
I feel like that makes sense.
Okay, I'll use 2 of these, Dave. I'll
Okay.
get another one.
So we've used these 2 so far?
Mhm, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Unless you guys want me to use any more, I'm stuck
No,
with
go with
5.
that.
Okay. I have
So-
2 successes.
So this is for your body. Oh wait, no, this is for the reaction.
Yes, my defense says I have 2 hits.
Okay. So I got 5.
Okay, so you have 5, so a net 3.
And that's you remove 2 from your defense.
Yes.
And so that's it's fireball, so it hits a range of them.
Oh, okay. All right. What is the area of effect of your fireball?
You know, it doesn't
75 meters.
Truck
gets lost a
You thought that was bad.
Grenade and then no.
Fireball.
Didn't learn the first time.
Perception was the truck had the tractor had the trailer on it. It does not.
Yeah.
It's
No.
just the
Oh
tractor.
wait, actually
Just
there
the
might be more damage. So damage is the caster's magic divided by 2, so that's 5 divided by 2.5, so 3 rounded up.
Mhm.
Net hits, so 5 plus amp up. So actually,
net
it's-
hits is 3 because he took 2 away.
Yep.
okay, yes. So anyway, you just beat me to the math.
So
So
6.
yeah, so 6, and it does not.
What was the last part you said? And then magic rounded up.
And I'm
net hits.
resisting
No, and
this-
amp up damage.
And I'm
so it
resisting this with body, right?
yes. Well, it's actually first you get a. Let's see. So to cast an indirect, it is sorcery and magic versus reaction and willpower.
Okay, reaction willpower. So
So is that?
reaction is
So that would just mean if you pass that it just doesn't affect you.
Well, it's the net.
Yes.
And you
If-
took the
if-
2 away.
Yeah.
yes, and I'm -2 on this here.
All right. So he's going to do this against your 5.
All right. So I have 2.
So same thing we said. So 3 plus your 3, so 6. You're resisting 6p if you can
Okay.
resist it.
Well,
Yeah, I can resist. Yeah, I have a body roll.
no. So that doesn't come into play. So that one is just to see if it affects you.
Is it a direct combat spell?
It's indirect.
Indirect.
So-
Indirect are resisted by body.
Yes, but so it says first to cast an indirect combat spell, I roll sorcery and magic versus reaction and willpower.
Done that.
Oh, so is that I roll that versus whatever my reaction and willpower is,
Theirs.
so that I can cast it.
You know, so you're casting
Yeah.
with your sorcery plus magic, and I'm resisting with my willpower plus reaction.
So and then if you just resist, it just doesn't affect
Yeah,
you.
yeah. If I've got more hits than you do, then it doesn't affect.
Excellent. So now damage is the 5
6.
plus 2
So
is 7, and then minus your 3.
well, no. So really, it's just your 5.
It's your 5 divided by 2, plus your
3.
net successes,
Well, no, it's not 5 divided. Yeah, it's 5 divided by 2, and then
plus your net
these.
successes, so that is 6 total.
This is what I
Okay.
think. Play a magic character
Six.
first
So
time.
6
There's a
total.
lot
Just 6.
of reading
No,
this
no,
session.
Just 6, and I'm resisting with my body. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So
Every time it gets
1,
easier, though.
2. All right. So we're gonna
Net
take
4.
4
That's
boxes.
true,
Yep.
Josh.
So
4 boxes.
that one's gone.
As long as you don't mess up the math, I can
Yeah.
do that pretty quick. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, you're like beautiful mind with me.
So you fire.
Crazy.
And almost
You
nothing
drop a
else.
fireball on top of the grenade,
On top of the
completely
grenade.
obliterate one of them.
Yeah.
Secondary
reduced
explosion
to
from the
ashes.
grenade.
The other they are all severely wounded. I mean, they are
Ain't no
severely wounded.
But now they're flaming ghouls.
Yes, they are on fire.
Scabulous.
Now, I kind of envision that the fireball as being this like really quick flash in the pan, they 4,000 degree flash, and just
And some
You're like, what the
concussive
fuck
force
just
with
happened
it.
to us?
yeah. I mean, it can light things on fire, but it's probably so it just incinerates things more so than it actually.
So, to
catches
heck
them
with the
on fire.
napalm idea, right?
Right, it just completely reduces things to ash. It's more like it disintegrates, but like.
Oh, I got napalm too in my pocket.
There you go.
Oh, I need to actually resist.
And you
some
got to
stuff.
resist the drain. All right, so now it is Jelly's turn. What is Jelly doing?
You got this, Jelly. Finish them off.
Run into the passenger door
Show
as
them what
quickly as possible.
Wait, Jelly, where
Wait,
are you
now
going?
when you say run into the passenger door, we're not talking about when MF decided that he could run through the wall of the building.
No, the passenger door was never shut.
Can I
Okay.
run up and then use my 2 miners to open it and get in?
Yes. door was
you
never
could,
shut.
you can move as a minor and then
Okay.
get in as a major.
Okay.
Passenger door was
That's
never
alright,
shut.
Jelly. I got it. No
Everybody
worries.
loaded out of the truck, and then I came out of the truck. I did not shut the door because had I shut the door, he might have heard me.
I don't think it was identified whether it was closed or open. So I'm going to let you guys decide whether it's
It is open.
Okay, well I'm going to use my major
hop
to
in.
close the door
Yeah,
after me.
Close the door. Oh, great! All right.
You guys are good. You're combat.
So
You're good.
we're gonna
She
go.
has
That's
another
gonna bring
faith
us.
in us.
Anyone have any held actions that they were holding that they want to do now before the end of the round? If not, we're gonna go right back to the top. 16 MF.
All right. Here at the front end of the truck, is there a ladder? And when I say the front end, I'm closer to the hood than I am the back. Is there a ladder here that I can go up?
So you're saying you're closer to the front than you are the back? No. There's not a ladder. There's a ladder at the back of the sleeper cab that goes.
Well, no, it's just. Oh, that's right. It is an extended sleeper
Right.
cab. That's
There'd
what I
be
was
no
thinking.
reason to have a ladder in the front of the hood.
All right.
Yeah.
So then, can I go?
For dwarves to get to the
Can I go wheel well? Can I go wheel well, hood, and get up to the top?
Major action, you can climb.
Uh huh.
Right. So if you want to spend your major action to climb
Yep.
on top of the truck,
Yep.
you can. So go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
All right.
Should be pretty easy. Just looking for a hit.
And not the other way. I've got 4 hits. And
Okay, so you're good. You climb on top of the hood, and then if you want, you can. And then you also, as a minor, with your movement, you hop onto the hood. Use your part of your movement to hop onto the top of the sleeper cab if you want to, or you can stay on the hood.
from the hopping onto the hood, that is a major action.
Yep.
I'm going to convert my other 4 miners to a second major, and I'm going to shoot.
Okay. All right. There are currently 5 of them that are scrambling on the ground trying to get up.
Okay. We'll pick
One of them is singed. It's kind of got that Uncle Owen, Aunt Peru kind of barbecued look to them.
Aww.
So,
Look like body.
net 4.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 4 attack.
4 attacks. All right. I'm going to roll my one, and I am minus 3 dice on that. So I have 1 hit.
So it's 4P coming at you.
All right, 4P. Roll my body to soak the damage. So I take 2, and that's going to finish that one off. Now,
So we're down to 4 movement.
just as a note, anyone I think one of the minor actions you can take is you can do basically you can attack multiple targets if you decide you want to divide your dice pool up between more than one. So if you're doing semi-automatic firing mode, it fires 2 bullets. You can say, hey, I'm going to divide my dice pool. If I've got 10 dice, I'm going to do 5 on this one and 5 dice on the other one. You can do that anytime you want.
I had a question about the assist. So when you're assisting someone, does that take your turn out of initiative?
That's a major action to assist someone in combat.
So then you would just skip your turn to the next round? So like say that CeCe is doing something and I go to assist her.
You would make a roll to assist, and then every hit you get on your roll would add a dice to her dice pool
So
when she makes her.
Even if it was her turn in initiative, I can still act to help her even if it's out of order, or do we have to
You
be
can do it out of order, but you're sacrificing that action
Yeah.
for the round. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
she's in the truck. She doesn't need action.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Be like, go around the back.
On your left, you missed one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So, all right, so you finish one off, and I think that pretty much covers MF's action
That's me.
allotment, right? Okay, cool. So 15 is CeCe.
All right, so so it's a minor action to drop an object.
Yes.
I'm going to drop my shotgun.
Clink. Shotgun on the ground.
And I'm going to
That's how
look
you
at
treat
you,
your weapons.
narrow my eyes at you, and then I am going to take aim at the roughest looking ghouls.
The roughest looking.
They all look pretty rough. They've got this grayish, now singed and shrapnelized, scabulous, fin, their skin.
Okay, I'm going to aim at I'm going to split my dice pool.
Okay.
And I'm going to aim at 2 of them.
All right, and so are you doing semi-automatic, 1 bullet in each?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, okay.
Cross
so
off 2 rounds of ammo.
And then is that a minor action to split the pool? Is that what you were saying?
I mean, I have 3 minor actions.
I understand.
Okay.
I just wanted to
It's an attack.
verify.
It's just a semi-automatic attack.
The semi-automatic fires 2 rounds.
Yeah.
What you're talking about is the multi-attack, which is, I will tell you in just a second, multiple attacks is a minor action.
So you will take one of your minor actions to declare the multiple attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now you
And
take
then
your major action to
shoot
shoot.
Yep.
And you're
So it
splitting
leaves
your
you
dice.
more. That's what I was getting.
Leaves you
okay.
that way?
Still have one minor action.
She has 2 additional, or one additional.
One additional.
One additional minor action.
Okay, this is not full automatic, so I can't use my gyro mount. Okay, just making sure I didn't have any extra dice.
Semi-automatic at close range?
Yep.
Or, no, near.
Yeah.
And when you say you're splitting the dice pool, that's the total dice that you would get to throw, and then it gets cut in half?
You decide how it's split.
All right,
Yeah.
so your total dice pool is how much?
It's 15.
So you can go
So I'm doing 7
8,
and
or
8,
5
yeah.
10. Okay, got
That's
it.
what I'm doing. 7
Now,
and 8.
and you're doing 1 bullet at 2 different targets, right?
1 bullet? No, 2 bullets at 2 different targets, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 1
One
bullet.
at one at each of 2 targets.
Alright, that's 4 success
And I get my defense test.
for the first one.
2. Not doing well. So cool. I have
Excellent.
1 hit.
Okay.
So what did you get on the first one? How many hits did you
I had
get?
4.
So
I have
net
1.
3,
So
what is your weapon damage?
net 3.
My weapon damage is 4p.
7p coming at you.
Okay. So
Go ahead and roll for the other one while he's doing that. Just keep it moving along.
thank you, Coach EM.
Oh, that one isn't as good.
All right, so hold on. I have 2. So just pace with me, not Barry. That way I can keep track because I'm making notes. All right.
Yep.
So the first damage amount was 7, right? That I
Yes.
was resisting, right? Okay, that's going to finish that one off.
Of course it is.
All right, and then the
Fuck
next
yeah.
one you're going to
We're
fire.
bundling up. That's
All right.
my girl!
All right, that's only 2 success and it's a 4p.
Okay. Let's see. I've got 1. Okay, so I've got 1 hit
Net
on that
5
defense
going at
test. Let Erin answer, right? Because I
Okay.
want her to get used to it.
So I rolled 2 and I have 4 and you got 1.
Uh huh.
So, yeah,
So
5p, right? No,
base damage is what?
base damage is 4p.
It's 4, and then you have how many hits on your
2.
test? And I have 1, so 5. You got 5. So I'm resisting a 5. So I'm gonna roll my body. I have 1. That's gonna take that one down.
Oh, I am hasta la vista, baby.
All right.
How many are left now?
2 left.
Nice.
All right, which
I
is
know
gonna
that.
bring
I
us
know
to Nomad.
No
All
man.
right, so I'm still on the other side of the truck, kind of peeking over the hood a little bit. I'm gonna,
I'll lean over the. Those 2 are yours.
yeah, I'm gonna go after the last 2. Pretty much the same thing. I have
Now look what you've done.
a
Bring all
15
these
die pool, so I'm gonna do 8 and
rules on
7 as well.
Okay. All right. And what kind of weapon are you fighting?
This is an Ares Predator 3P.
Oh, okay.
At near its 10.
All right. First shot. I have 2 hits on my defense test.
Miss.
All right. Wow, I dodged one with a 3 die
Nice.
roll. All right. Second one. I have 1 hit.
2. So that's a 4P.
All right. 4p.
Nope, it was your normal is 3.
Yep. So
Yeah.
stage up to 4. And I have 1, 2, 3. So I take another box. Oh, and that is going to finish that one off.
But he left one up.
Right, there is 1 up. Yeah.
You missed one.
He's quick.
All right. So that was on 14. So down to 13.
I have
would be
ashes
the
in my
ghoul.
eyes from the
The ghoul
fireballs.
as a major action gets up.
Grenades here.
And then is going to move. So
Aw,
Jelly's in the
poor
truck.
ghoul.
Yep.
CeCe's
Yes.
between the truck and the.
Ghoul horde.
Oh no, you moved back behind the truck, right?
No, I'm still right in front
You're
of the
still-
truck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one runs up to you.
I am not the coward.
All right.
I do not run away.
So it's going to move, and then it's done for its action. The poor thing doesn't realize that it's going to be dead here in a few seconds. All right, so that's going to bring us to hot hands at 11.
Did you say it's right near us?
Dead ghoul walking.
It moves into close range with CeCe.
Remember, I dropped a
if you
shotgun.
drop a fireball-
Gave you a pointed
Yeah.
look.
I'm right near CeCe, so is that...
Do not shoot shotgun.
So it's in melee range with you as well. It's at
cool.
close range, yeah. Close range 0 to 3 meters.
I'm assuming it's not a slug shotgun. It's a pellet,
Do not
right? It's
want
a scatter.
to.
Burst thing.
I'm just gonna fireball close range.
It has
Sure,
single
no.
action.
Okay.
Burst
No, I'm just
fire.
kidding.
It also has full automatic.
No.
Kelly's the only one safe from this.
Full auto shotgun.
It has a full auto shot.
You hit me
fire
with a
slugs.
grenade, I hit you with a fireball.
So there
That's
is the
pretty
kind of ammo that you're
funny.
describing there would be the flechette ammo.
Oh.
Standard ball ammunition in 2080 is a slug.
So I look at this thing, I look at the shotgun, I look at you, and then I look at the thing, say, I can do this a little faster this way. And I'm just gonna death touch it, which is the touch version of Mana Bolt.
Okay, so
Fucking woo-woo magic.
So
Which
now-
means you're
so
touching.
You have to touch it.
It's right there, so
Okay. So now you have to make an unarmed. Is it a spell or? Well,
it's a spell.
oh,
It's a
you cast
direct
spell.
combat spell.
Okay.
So direct.
But is range touch?
Yes.
Okay, so I believe since the range
Well,
is
actually,
touch, you need to make an unarmed. You have to touch it, meaning you have to make an unarmed combat attack. And then if you're successful, then your spell effect takes place. So are you sure you want to cast that, or do you want to not risk?
Oh,
Tangling with
Let it look a little less cool
Dave's
and
like,
Manibolt
do
it.
not get infected by a ghoul, please.
now okay. If
That is a
I
perfectly
have
good
to
shotgun
do
on the ground right there.
You don't want him shooting a
You
shotgun.
could just like mana bolt it.
Yeah, I'm
The
just
only
gonna
thing he
Mana
uses
Bolt.
is a
I only
shotgun.
did it because it was one less DV, but okay, fine, Dave. You have a good point. So
Aaron on the side of caution.
the one die I don't get out.
Sorry, but Aaron is never.
So what am I resisting
Oh,
this
no.
with?
So
Willpower plus something.
So, first is for this being a direct mana bolt. When you cast a direct, roll sorcery and magic opposed by willpower and intuition.
Okay, willpower and intuition.
And you do not get to roll body for
Those-
this.
I have one hit on my test.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 net hits. So 5 net hits.
Okay.
5 direct, no
So
body.
5 direct, no body. That's
Yeah.
5 damage. It blows up.
And then now I gotta. And then after I blow that one up, then I'm just gonna.
Hot hands passes out.
And then I'll pick up the shotgun. Assuming I don't pass out, which I don't think I will. I'll pick up the shotgun.
All right.
I'm expecting him to. I am looking down, waiting to see.
4,
So far, that's been modus operandi. It's been his MO.
3, minus 2,
And then he fades.
1. Okay. So I am barely up. Actually,
All right. That's awesome.
so I do that, bam, and then I stagger a little. I'm like, I'll pick up the shotgun and say,
CeCe, you must catch him. He will go down now. I've seen this twice.
If he goes down, he goes down. That's
Oh.
c'est la vie.
If he
I'm
does,
all
he
right.
does.
I can stable myself with this shotgun. I use the shotgun to lift
My
myself up.
concern is this. He hits his head too many times. Maybe he no-cast spells.
He maybe forgets his stable manners.
I think I have one minor action. Can I prop him up?
Sure. We're out of
Oh,
combat now because all the ghouls are dead.
I'm still
right.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll grab the shotgun and say, "Can I hold on to this? I left mine in a darker place."
Don't lean on it like a crutch. Treat it like respect, like you would a fine woman.
Can do.
Then yes, you can hold on to it.
Did she say clutch it like a fine teat? Did I hear that right?
I said handle it like a fine woman.
Oh. I guess I heard that
But
wrong.
yeah, fine teeth, whatever. Same difference.
So can I dial the mic to? Can I dial the mic specific? Did we decide that we can dial the mic to specific headsets?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think you
So
did.
I'm dialing to Eurus and I'm saying, you do remember in Zoo
We're still
how
on
he
radio.
treats fine woman.
Oh, you guys
Maybe
are still
you
on
know
two-way
say
radio.
this.
You're still on two-way radio.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is can I dial direct?
Well, you'd have to tell
You
her.
have
Switch
to say it
you have
out
to
loud.
switch to frequency, you know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sure.
All right.
Meet me in the other room, please.
And then he's gonna have heard that.
Rendezvous in the back of the truck.
Right, yeah.
I'll turn, and in my head, I'm thinking, I'm gonna name you Gertie.
But he's thinking that.
All right.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Say it out loud.
Minus one shotgun. Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
be in my bunk.
All right.
All right, so
MF sleeps with like 3 assault rifles, you know. Okay, so the ghouls are all dead. There's ghoul bits everywhere. Black blood splattered up to the sides of the truck. You know, after a fireball, a grenade goes off.
What time is it? I feel like it's still
It's
night.
night.
Yeah.
it's
We're supposed to
nighttime.
be in
It's
bed.
like evening. It was evening time.
I'm gonna turn my Ares Alpha on Nomad.
Like it's just like it's not quite dark yet, but it's like dusk.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim it at him. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was, you
what?
got here
Well,
late
he's like
afternoon.
around the core, like
I am.
peeking around
I do
the
have
truck.
cover right now wheel well of the truck.
Well, then I will walk my pretty ass over and point it at you and be like, what the actual fuck?
I will say, you guys have no idea what the definition of subtlety is, do you?
What?
You know, we don't have time to have this conversation right now because you've just invited the rest of whatever ghouls happen to be in the basement of this place right down on us. So if I were you, I'd recommend you all get in your truck. And I hope you're done with whatever you need to do here because we need to get out of town now.
But what about the ghoul? We were going to sell it for money. There are more?
I'm gonna roll down the window. I'll hang out. I'll say, "Whoa, Nomad, slow your roll there." I think we can all come out of this shinier pennies. Honestly,
I'm hopping down. From
I'm
the cab
visibly
to the
discomforted.
hood, slide on
Do you know?
on the passenger side. Okay.
Do you know how many more there were?
I could not possibly count them all, but I'm sure it's more than we can handle.
I'm just hearing dollar signs, baby. We got
We
this.
handled that pretty precisely, I would say. Like,
What
there were
would that
ghouls
take
and now they're
us? How long is the
Are
round?
there-
That took about 9 seconds.
That took 9 seconds.
there
not. 9 seconds. We are
rewards
very
for clearing
proficient
out,
in ghoul
like-
killing, apparently.
Are there
Fallout.
rewards for clearing out ghoul nests?
There are accounts of companies paying groups to go in and
Has to be
basically
a
eradicate
value to it, though,
bugs,
right here.
toxic spirits, things like that, and in some instances ghouls. At some point, ghouls were given a piece of legislation that basically protected them as long as they conducted themselves in the confines of in a certain manner. There was
Well,
there
these
was,
ghouls
like,
were very
acceptable
rude.
society.
acceptable to society.
They were very rude.
Do any of us know if they were running out for like peace? Do I see like flowers in their decapitated hands?
I do not think they were coming this way.
Not really. Well, what ended up happening originally when the ghouls kind of came on the scene, they were treated as monsters, and then at some point they realized that ghouls had a higher level of being because some of them were able to harness magical power. So there was, the emergence of ghoul adepts and ghoul mages, and so they started asking the question: well, maybe they're, as sentient beings, maybe they deserve a certain level of rights, but they are ghouls and they can transfer their Krieger strain, which turns them into ghouls, to other people. So as long as they're typically, they exist in confined places, not quarantined, but there is a ghoul nation in Africa, and but ghouls out in the open like this are treated just the way you guys treated them.
Yeah, and as I look at the frag grenaded front of the hotel, I'm guessing they're probably not going to pay us after we've decimated.
Yeah. There's plenty of ways.
The hotel chain.
You haven't seen anyone. There's no one working in the hotel.
Oh
It's
no,
been
I know. But if we
evacuated,
call up the Crown hotels and be like,
they don't care.
Yeah.
This is not going to affect your rewards status.
Yeah.
So you go to another Crown hotel, they're not going to have any notice.
I'll
Like,
say-
we don't care.
But you're the guys. You're not going to be on the ban list. You're like, no, don't rent rooms
Take
for them.
a selfie here and be like, we helped clear this out. Give us a
You could. You're like, hey, look, we protected
We already
your
did.
establishment.
Why are we going to pay you now?
Somebody
so
else came in
who
here and blew
knows?
it up.
About medicine around here.
So again, there's
So if I get ghoul goop on me, am I going to be infected?
Are you
or-
ghoul gooped? Did you get ghoul gooped?
I kind of got ghoul gooped, I think.
Did you get ghoul goop on you?
Oh, no. I'm like, what happened?
Only to be sure.
Yeah. Actually, you know
My
what?
own
Actually,
shotgun?
no, wait. I
Motherfucker.
can do something here because I have the diagnose skill. So if you give me a little time to rest, I can tell you if you are
Is
infected.
that a spell?
Yeah, it's a spell.
Okay, so we want to make sure that he recovers.
Yeah.
We're casting more spells.
I can cast
No, do it now. No.
pass out, and in 2 hours I can wake up and be like, "Oh yeah, you're infected."
No, I heal you.
It replicates American healthcare in general. So
That's awesome.
Okay, well, I just wasn't sure because I might have gotten a little goop. I don't know. It was dark. Things were flying.
Well,
Ghoul parts and
again,
what have
I
you.
would strongly recommend we have this conversation somewhere
Oh
else.
my god, you are so.
No, that's pretty
Come
bad.
on,
No.
live a little.
Elf in the room.
Hortense, you will come with me now.
okay, where are we going?
Back at Corporation, they were able to put up wards. You must be able to do this, no?
Oh, wards with
Yes.
a D.
Yes, how spell?
Well, I thought you said warts with a T, and
No.
that's very different.
It's just his accent is sometimes very hard to decipher. I know.
Yeah, I was just confused for a moment. Wards.
Yes, so something else comes out front of building, we get warned.
Weak door.
I may be able to do something of that
Your whistles.
nature. I'll need to go peruse my brain to see if I have that ability.
Do you have a cleared area
gonna
in
start
the
just
hotel,
thinking.
Nomad?
Yes, but it's on the 12th floor.
And the elevators are non-functional?
Correct. The elevators aren't operating. You have not. So this is the first time you've actually come face to face with the ghouls. You've heard them in,
Oh
in
yeah,
the hotel.
I would have avoided them at all costs.
you've
My
avoided
job's
them,
not killing; it's
God
stealing.
damn it, if only I had happened
You ain't
in-
trying to go head to head with a bunch of
No,
ghouls.
no.
So you don't know how many are here
Yeah.
or where they're kind of located in the hotel. You do seem to know anytime you've ever kind of heard them, they've been on the lower levels. They don't tend to like wander up
Climb
as
up the
high
stairs
as
a whole
where
lot?
you've been.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Can I roll biotech first to see if I know how long she has before it's like irreparable?
Who?
Her. If she is infected, can I see if I know anything about the
So-
ghoul?
Well, give me a roll. What do you have? Like a
I have biotech, or I have first aid.
give me
Wait.
a biotech roll.
I don't
Give me a
think.
biotech roll.
Did I not-
Threshold's 3.
Did I not have first aid? I
This
guess
is to
I did.
understand. This is how to understand. How easily it is
Hey.
to contract the disease.
2.
I'm going to do the same
Another
thing.
thing
Threshold's
is,
3, so you're not sure.
What about-
I'm doing the same thing.
Okay.
can I rely on my parazoology? Would that include knowledge of this at all?
You can.
So would that just be
Parazoology?
logic?
That would be logic. Yeah.
One.
Are there,
Yeah, MF, did you get any? Did you get 3?
No.
No. Okay.
Dave, do you know, are there drugs that help reduce stun levels for mages?
Stim patches.
Stim
Yeah,
patches?
I happen to have some. Do you need one?
If you
For
look at me, you
money.
see I'm kind of like
No.
swaying, and if your character has any
So,
knowledge
d-
of mages,
Does this mage not have any stim patches, you guys?
Except the heal spell.
I have not checked his backpack. I do not.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what these magic people
So-
use. I don't know.
A man's
Shit.
neck-
I'll reach out and
is
grab a
very
stem
personal.
patch and hand it to Hot Hands.
Like getting into somebody's.
It's a
dice
rating 6 stem patch.
Oh my.
So stim patches reduce stun damage. Trauma patches reduce physical damage.
Okay, so I just slapped this on me.
That's
I believe so. That's
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much how that
Just
works.
put it on and
Oh,
it gets in there.
I
What it
feel
does
alive.
is let's look up the stim patch and see. It allows you to make a roll. It lets you. Do you know exactly how your stim patch works?
Not exactly. Not in this
Let's see.
I think it just instantly gives me them back. That's what I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it might actually just do that. Just that, actually, to be honest with you. Let me find it here.
So, CeCe, question at this point is, did you get in mouse?
Here we go, medkit.
Did you get guts
Yes,
in
right
mouse?
past
No,
medkit.
no,
Yeah.
no. I
Alright, slap
think I would have
patches.
pasted it.
Stim patch. So the patch removes a number of boxes of stun damage equal
But what
to
if
its
it went into
rating
my
and
eye?
cancels the day's status effect. The effect lasts for rating
but you
times
can't
10
sleep.
minutes.
You can't sleep though.
After that period of time, the patient takes
Oh.
rating plus 1 unresisted stun damage. So it's a band-aid.
Yeah.
So it's going to reduce your stun for now, but then after
But it still only
wears
takes
off,
one
you're
back.
gonna
I
take
mean,
that plus 1.
it's getting him
Unresisted.
6 lifted. So
Yeah.
So in the
That's a
easiest
rating
sense,
6 patch.
So
yeah,
that you
and you
understand
can't
it,
sleep while it's
So-
in effect.
So you're going to heal 6 now. You're going to take 7 boxes of stun when it wears off.
Oh.
I'll,
Too late. You already slapped it on.
Simple,
Alright, yeah,
simple
okay.
enough for your characters, Pedro. It's math.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
They're designed to be used in like static situations, like combat rounds
Yeah.
and stuff like that, where you're like, oh shit, put a patch on, and
you know, we don't know that's the end of the ghouls here. I mean,
Right.
you don't know because now there's been explosions and things that have gone off, gunfire, so it could
Okay.
rouse. the rest of the
Well, now that I am quite awake and spry, CeCe, go ahead and just stand
Yeah.
there and let me see if you're infected with anything.
you have at
So
least an
nobody's
hour.
focused on the front. I will be focused on the front of the hotel.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So while we're waiting, really quick, did everyone see how big that explosion was? It was pretty fucking awesome, right? And did you hear me? I was all like, hasta la vista, baby.
So
It
while
was- Perfect.
while they're working on this, I'm going to take one of my motion sensors. They're wall mounted. I'm going to go look for a good spot near the lobby that'll kind of give us an idea they're coming and
Like,
plant
we're
one.
Are
of
you,
them.
are you just walking by me going in?
Yeah, no, well, not
We're just
all the way
ignoring
in.
you.
I'm just
too excited.
I'm just
about the
trying to get
explosion.
something to warn me
Oh,
if
like-
these guys happen to come out from underground and this wizard is still trying to get his head
So-
off.
Dave, I go over and I'm like, okay, CeCe, stand still. I don't want this to hurt.
What?
I'll just like tap my hand to your
Oh.
head,
Oh, no.
and then you'll just feel magic wash over you as I like
Ooh.
magically scan your body.
Oh, that is fucking
Actually, just for
weird.
fun, yeah. This little ring of light, just.
Nope, do not like that. Mm-mm.
Don't worry, it should not cause any infection, and it has less
Should
radiation
not?
than your average X-ray.
What?
So I got
What
4
is an
Dave.
X-ray?
Which means presence. Oh, actually, exactly what I needed. The presence of toxins or diseases, along with their current effects on the body.
Okay. So CeCe does not appear to be infected with any maladies that you know of. Now, what negative qualities do you have?
I have uncouth and gremlins.
Okay.
Okay,
Nothing
so-
that would show up on the scan.
Let me
Yeah.
see if there's
You know,
any.
like, you're like,
So-
oh, I didn't know about this addiction that you've got. Something you want to talk to us about?
No. So just to go down the line, no parasites or possessive spiritual entities.
It's not possessed.
No
does
broken
have a
bone,
tapeworm.
torn ligaments.
It's how I stay so in,
No
you know?
broken,
How-
no broken bones.
How's her blood pressure? What's her A1C? Does she have any allergies?
No
Just
allergies.
kidding.
Blood pressure is elevated.
Elevated,
from
okay.
the adrenaline.
Yep. Pretty stoked right now.
A1C is nominal, right?
Okay.
But you know, maybe you like junk food. I don't know. But yeah, for the most part,
Yeah.
pretty clean bill of health, all things considered. That you just,
Well,
You
you don't appear to be infected with this ghoul disease. Your blood pressure is elevated, which is natural at this state of what we just did. I
We
would
am
say
fucking
your
pumped.
blood sugar is a little high. Maybe reduce your sugar intake, but
Fucking don't tell
otherwise,
me what to do.
okay. I'm just being the doctor here. You can go about your business.
All
You're
right,
fine.
not ghoul.
No,
Not a ghoul lady.
are not
Anybody
a
else
ghoul.
get gooped? No? Okay. Is there a fire escape
get
that leads up
gooped.
to this penthouse?
gooped.
you did not get gooped.
No.
You did not get gooped.
Nobody who
Probably, but the stairways are usually pretty safe after the first or second floor.
I mean, before or after the grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured like ghoul parts are flying everywhere.
There were some
and,
ghoul parts flying. Yeah, there were
Like
some ghoul
ghoul
shrapnel.
parts.
Speaking of CeCe, you fucking maniac, and I'll lean out the window with a gold sticker for your grenade
Oh, there you
belt.
Put it on the gun. Put it on the gun.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that fucking guy. What are we doing with the fucking guy?
Oh, so I was going to ask you. I'm sorry, I forgot. Ask you what the area of effect of that fireball was.
Oh, you know, the range isn't really said, and it's actually a little annoying.
It should say it in the magic section under the spell
'Cause
for
all-
area of effect spells.
Yeah.
It should be a base. I think it's meters. I think it's your magic rate in meters plus like a meter for every net success or something weird like that.
Let me. Oh, maybe that's where I'm not.
It's something like that. You look at the beginning of the
The magic section.
you have the magic section. You look at the grimoire.
The grimoire.
That's what they call it, the grimoire. Casting spells. All right, so
Speed.
range, duration, type, combat spells, indirect combat spells. It says,
What, did we not do it right or something?
oh, just curious to see how big of a fireball went up.
No, who could see it?
Oh.
Oh wait, area
Right.
effects. Area effect spells have a base effect of a sphere with 2 meter radius.
Okay.
For each increase of 2 meters, the radius of the area effect. So this is under the adjust spell.
Okay,
So not the best way to put it in the book,
all right, but 2 meters
But-
is our base AOE
Yeah.
unless you amplify it.
unless I
basically.
amp it up.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So that's pretty safe. So should not be in the situation too often that a fireball is blowing your face. Now, explosives are different. So,
As we've learned.
yes.
It's fine. I love it. I will do it again.
All right.
What
So,
fucking guy
yeah.
are you talking about?
The guy. Okay, so there was this guy, and then he like put a gun up to my neck, and he was
Oh,
Talking
Mr.
about
Nomad, Mr. Nomad.
I've already been offered a job here.
What?
I'm already on. I'm already on the payroll.
like.
Does that mean you're accepting?
Salary negotiations can wait a
Well,
little while, but
Technically, if he wanted to kill you, it sounds like he could have.
No, I'm super cool. And
You're both pretty. Let's just move this along.
In your uncouth ways,
Shut
you're
up.
like, I let you live, buddy. Even though you have to draw me, I let you live. It's
Yep.
your lucky day.
I
not
could have
mine.
done some crazy shit, and you would have been in trouble. But I restrained myself. You know.
I
will
will.
say
I
again,
am a
we
model
check front.
of
We
restraint.
put board up. Yes?
Bored.
I mean, if we're staying right here, that would make sense. But I mean, it sounds like we're moving up somewhere that has a minibar.
What's the objective here? Are we in need of rest again? So are we setting up for the night? Are we?
Well, I was tired a minute ago, but now I'm not.
You will be again within the hour.
I think
trust
we
me.
need to discuss some things. I think we need to make some plans. So maybe we should post up here. But we did just make a big light show. You know?
There's other buildings nearby. I mean, we don't have to stay in the hotel with the ghouls in the basement.
More
I mean,
alive.
I enjoy drugs.
Turns out I like drugs.
I think that our goal right now is to figure out our next move.
No, I thought goal was to maybe put trailer on the back of the truck.
If we need it. That's part of
You guys
figuring
left
out
the
the
trailer,
next
like,
move.
way
No,
back
but there were some.
Oh, there
there were some.
So there's 2 in the next parking lot.
Oh,
over.
yes, there is.
Yeah.
There is, yes.
So I think the first move should be, do you have contracts that are currently active? And if not, do you have a contact that we can perhaps negotiate a contract with?
I am currently looking for valuables to sell to my fence. Who happens to be in this area? Yes, but
Okay, are we talking like electronics? Are we talking like jewels?
well, I'm
data
Maybe dead
transfers,
ghouls?
identities.
It all depends on the connections of the fence, and I'm really not sure what their extent is to move paranormal merchandise or
Is there?
certain things are always valuable, and then other things you have to find the right buyer.
Okay, well let's rendezvous somewhere that we're not going to get our heads bitten off, and
I mean, the truck is pretty. I like the truck.
you're welcome to enter our truck if you'd like to, Nomad. We do have.
You don't even know him, Jelly. It's fine.
Well, like you can't put him down.
All right. Well, I guess when you put it that way.
We're a good bunch, ultimately.
So yeah, entree-vous or whatever.
That was right. Yeah, you got the rendezvous. Yeah.
Our driver is a little eccentric. Just go with it.
Don't talk to him. Don't look at him.
I mean, like we could just go like a couple blocks up the street probably and be safer than we are here.
We can move our home is in a truck at the moment, so we could just.
So at this point, everybody has moved to the truck?
No. Do you have any gear that you need to get right now, or can we come
I'll,
back for it later?
I'll send a signal to my Evo Falcon, which is a bike hidden in the alley
The
under a
what?
bunch of trash bins, you know.
So as you try and send a signal to it, it doesn't respond
Oh yeah,
because
we
the
have no
matrix is down.
matrix, right? So yes, my gear's in the alley.
So
How long were you staring at the sky waiting
Yeah,
for
like-
it to come to you?
I'm not hearing anything.
what is the next parking lot over? What's it attached to? Box
Oh.
store?
So as you turn around and face away from the hotel, you've got a large parking lot. On the other side of the parking lot, it looks like some type of nondescript building. On the left side of the parking lot, it looks like some kind of tactical clothing store.
So this is not the
Ooh,
hotel's
a tactical
overflow.
clothing store.
Right. So it kind of shares, like, you've got parking around, and then it joins with a parking lot. There's a road that goes in between. There's a store over here, and some type of buildings over there, maybe office buildings. They're non-marked.
Okay, I want to do a perception check to the front lobby windows and see if I see anything coming out right now.
Well, you see me standing in front of them.
Right, I'm looking inside.
Okay. Now, I pictured you're just kind of in front, like just in front of the truck, kind of watching the front in case anything comes out, right?
Yes,
You're not
I'm
like
trying-
looking through the window.
I've been trying to get him to go over instead of Ward.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can do that.
All right, so go ahead and
I
do
put up a
perception roll.
motion detector instead, and then went back to the truck.
Yeah, I just watched you walk in and walk out.
Yeah,
What did you do?
I set a motion detector
Okay, I
on the
got
wall of
3
the lobby.
successes.
So
That's much
Okay.
cooler than that.
3
magic
successes
shit.
you don't see.
CeCe,
I'm big.
will you go get me a town map from inside the lobby, a brochure?
Yep, no problem. I am very sneaky and quiet and a stealth master.
Let's just do it like 2 minutes maybe?
Okay,
again, I'll face palm.
I am going to stealthily
So, boy.
go and
Yeah.
retrieve a map from one of those little kiosks in the hotel.
And she walks by me. You do realize I can see you.
No, you can't. Not if I
got the
stand
bush.
very, very still.
Shake my head as she goes by.
Yeah, I cannot make any wards. I do not know any ritual-like spells.
This would be skill you maybe learned, yes?
So
This
you're
is
looking for
something.
a hard map?
A hard map?
No,
Not
like
in one of those little
brochures,
folders,
you know,
like-
like in
Brochure.
hotel
Sure.
lobbies.
Yeah, so when you go in the lobby, typically in 2081, what you have is like a vending machine. Bunch of you can get in vending machines. You can get like map softs. You know, if you've got like headwear and stuff, you can like
I have a.
I
mean,
probably have a
tourist
map.
maps,
yeah.
I mean, I have a data jack, so I might
Even
Just-
here?
I have one of my knowledge skills also is regional geography of this area. So
I might open.
Does it help that I have a map?
I don't even- may not even need a map.
Would you have a map soft of?
no.
I have a map off of the
All right,
entire
you come
West
with me
Coast.
You do?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, I really did. I
How'd you
took
go?
a maps off to the West Coast.
That's awesome. All right, cool. So
If you mention a map, I'll say,
Well, you're like-
I have one
you
right
just got an
here.
atlas. Yeah.
Damn it! I wanted to be stealthy. Okay, yeah. I guess Hot Hands has it.
So I watch her walk past by me.
Okay.
Sets off my motion detector and comes back outside.
That's great. You actually have that written on
What
the
do you-
sheet. That's great.
Yeah, I do. What do you want me to do?
Damn it!
I need to see it.
Oh, it's right here on my comm link.
You can transfer the map soft.
Even without the Matrix?
Yeah, you can direct connect.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like the
Bluetooth?
the phone thing.
Give me an electronics roll.
Who, me?
Remember
Yeah.
the old Palm Pilots where you
Or
had to
whoever's
like
got
point
the
them at
better.
each
If
other
you
and
guys can
like
assist each other.
I don't
Whoever's got
have
the better
electronics, do you?
I do not, but I have good logic. What's your logic?
I thought you had gremlins.
Oh, that was
He
no.
does.
I,
CeCe has
I have
gremlins.
gremlins, yeah.
CeCe has gremlins.
Okay, so I'll
But I
assist
don't-
you.
you have gremlins and
So
a
you roll
cyber
the
arm.
assist first for
Okay,
everybody.
well, I got 2
So
successes.
you get 2 extra dice on your roll.
But it's only
Okay.
like the comlink and,
Yeah.
and Matrix stuff. Like my cybernetic
It's only
arm
electronics.
is just,
It's not hardware.
Yeah, it's not hardware.
Cool.
It's just
3
electronics.
successes.
Okay, so you transfer the map soft of the West Coast from your comlink to yours. Now it is on yours.
I'll take it off of mine.
Okay, so I don't actually care where you go.
Wait, he doesn't
I'm going to go back
copy
in the
it?
truck
He
and start
transfers
planning.
it?
If
Transfers
you'd
it.
like to
Oh.
meet somewhere else, I'm open to that. If you want to come into the truck, you can.
Just let me know when we're ready to move.
I feel that we're ready. Let's all load up.
Be like a
All
Tinder
right,
date.
I'll
somewhere.
go. Yeah, I have hidden my bike in the corner of the alley, covered in garbage bags with whatever.
So there isn't really an alley, right? So what
Okay,
you've got
so
is you've
maybe
got-
behind the
You've
hotel.
got
I don't know.
on the western side. You've got
Wherever they put their trash.
8 lanes of freeway. Right? You've got a fence. Right on this 4 lanes, you've got a fence that separates a parking lot that parking spaces jut up to, and you've got the hotel. All right, so the hotel's right off the freeway.
So maybe it's just parked somewhere. No, I mean it's full of gear.
You can park
on
it
both
around
sides.
back.
Yeah, it's just parked or
Um,
hidden somewhere
there a
out of
dumpster?
sight.
It's in a
Like,
bush.
Yeah, you can, there's a dumpster.
I can't imagine a covert
park it
ops
behind a
specialist
dumpster.
just gets off of
There's
his
a
bike and
docking
leaves
bay
it
on,
in
on the
clear
backside.
sight.
There's a dock.
You like
Right.
hoist it up
For
on
like
the other side of like
food
the eaves.
vendors and things like that to deliver goods. There's a dock.
Yeah,
You could like
so-
park it down on the dock
right.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, somewhere I can hide it out of sight, so from other people like myself.
So there's an actual there's a walkway that goes around between like where and if you kind of walk around and get the lay of the land. You've been here long enough to where there's a restaurant down on the ground floor. The back side of it is where the dock is, and right next to that, off the front side, there's a gym and a pool. So there's this little walk space that you can. It's pretty secluded.
Perfect.
You can park it right there in front of the doors that go into the hotel between the restaurant and the pool.
Cool. Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
So I'll go retrieve that. It's sort of like a
You have a motorcycle.
yes.
Okay.
Sort of a matte black, kind of more practical than stylish. It has like gear bags on each side, and there's a rifle.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to head to those 2 trailers, a parking lot over.
All right, I'll meet you guys there.
All right. So these are on the adjoining parking lot that kind of go up against. Maybe look like they service the nondescript buildings on the other side.
Okay. And
Also, yeah, making sure to retrieve my motion sensor before leaving the premises.
Okay. You retrieve all your gear, and now so is the plan that you're going with the rest of the group in the truck?
No,
He's gonna
I'm
drive
I'm I'm doing my recon thing, so I'm gonna like kind of either go
Tails.
before or behind or
Okay.
wide
On your
or
motorcycle.
depending.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. So
just kind of checking things out.
Well, I think I'm getting in the truck so we can go hook up one of the
Yeah.
trailers.
All right.
But as soon as I get into the truck, I'll be like, "Oh my god, LT! Did you see that fucking explosion?
So in the midst of all this, Jelly, your phone starts buzzing.
Just really quick."
As you look at it, it is an incoming call from a semi-familiar number. It is the same number that you received when being asked to divert the drop-off location
Uh-oh.
to the trailer.
Oh,
okay.
you got this.
So I'll answer. I'll say, this is Jelly.
This is Alejandra.
What the fuck do you want?
Well, I actually would like to know where my payload is.
I'd like to know why you sent us into insane magic woo-woo deadening zone. I want to know why you sent us to some kind of crazy portal in the wall, and why there's some random amnesiac soldier running around.
I don't know anything about that, but let me tell you how this works.
So what do you know then?
Okay, well, I know a lot. All right? So let me tell you how this works. Right? When our cargo doesn't show up, but we've contracted, drivers to deliver successfully, when things don't show up, the people that have vested interest in that cargo want answers, or they want to be paid. And consider me the go-between to somebody much less amicable than myself. So I'm going to assume that since the cargo was not reported delivered, that you are still en route and will be arriving shortly, yes?
You can assume whatever you'd like to.
So maybe somebody didn't bring you up to speed on what happens when these kinds of things go south.
I was not brought up to speed on basically anything.
Our head's going to explode now.
Well, so we will be in touch soon.
I'm gonna hang up first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Power move.
Shortly thereafter,
This will have consequences.
Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, you get a message that says "branded," right? And after it is a symbol, and the symbol is a what was this? Remember the symbol that you with the patch that you ripped off one of those guys?
I don't know that we identified what it was.
Yeah, but it was
Ares outfit.
It was
Or
it was I
Ares.
think it was a clenched fist with an olive branch.
Oh, you're wanting
wasn't
what it is.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I believe that is right. Patch with a fist. Yep.
Yeah. It's a fist
when
clenching
you're
like
in
this
the portal?
olive branch. So you get that as the signature.
Can I respond?
You sure?
Fuck you.
Okay. All right.
Short and sweet.
So yeah, sounds great. Okay.
Does that have any significance with Shadowrunner? Actually, it is.
Yeah.
something for
Does that mean
Does-
something
is-
to me?
if Shadowrunners do not
Is it like
complete
being
their
burned?
job, do they get burned in the network or?
So certain things can happen. So when you quote unquote botch a job, so basically you guys have met the requirements of botching a job. And when I say botching, it's like in the eyes of the Johnson, who in this case is Alejandra. She's the one that hired you to do the job. You guys, failed to complete the terms of the agreement. So in her eyes, you botched the job. From the communication, that just went down. She's pretty certain that you have no real motivation in trying to correct it, right?
Jesus, Jelly, you're such an asshole.
What she doesn't know is the true status of the cargo, right? Whether you're trying to, take it for yourselves or what have you.
Jelly,
So
you should-
on a botched run, things can happen with your fixers. You can develop a bad reputation where people won't want to give you jobs, and oftentimes it can mean that the people that hired you might come after you.
that I expect.
Okay, yeah. That checks out.
Those are pretty much the ways that botched jobs have an effect in game.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure we didn't
reputation
miss it.
and
Yeah.
Are you still
Reputation.
patched in?
No.
Yes. No.
Oh, yeah.
You guys.
We have not included him on the group.
You have
text.
not.
No,
But
no,
I
but I thought
entered
he
on my
hacked
own.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
He hacked it. So he
Yeah.
know. Do you?
I
does he
didn't get a
know
chance
what
to
she
see the
just said?
symbol, though. Correct.
So
You just hear it, right?
do you give him the frequency of? Well, I'm
Well, no,
assuming.
he hacked in.
So
Last
you hacked. You didn't hack.
episode.
You didn't hack her comlink.
Let me throw in.
Well, I hacked the group channel.
The radio, right?
We were using
Different
radio.
Oh,
waves.
the radio.
Or
Yeah.
comlink.
Right.
It's still
right.
telecommunications.
Right.
Let me
Okay.
make sure everyone understands. What Jelly is getting, none of the rest of us are getting,
Yeah.
other than what Jelly is saying over the radio, because
Uh-huh.
Jelly did not turn off Jelly's radio. So none of the other stuff.
And we're
branding,
also
any
in
of
the
that
truck
stuff,
with her.
Right.
You're with him.
Well, yeah.
Unless you're literally looking over his shoulder, we
Right.
don't know the other parts.
Can you share the symbol to the comlink channel?
I mean, if someone asked,
No,
Yeah.
because it's right now radio. Once we have internet, we can share.
that'd be a direct link. Am I
Yeah, you could
confusing
direct
that?
share. Yeah, you could direct
Yeah.
the way you did with the
Okay.
two. Yeah,
Do
or you
you-
could just
do
be
you
like,
have-
look at my screen.
Yeah, so someone asks.
Jelly. So I take it that did not go well.
Yeah, that didn't sound very good. Are we in trouble?
I mean,
You guys heard a bunch of questions that'll fuck you.
Jelly, if you would like, I have some breathing techniques that might help with that anger.
can it? Hot hands.
All right.
I'm not going to tell you anything you don't already know. That job was a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
We did not
By
execute
no
the
fault of our
payload.
own. We did everything
Exactly,
right.
fucking loopy.
Everything right.
Yeah, that was just dog fuck from the start.
yeah.
So, in
for
conclusion,
instance.
we probably won't get any more business with Alejandra. Good fucking riddance. So let's focus on making money somewhere else.
So who exactly is after you guys? Now that I'm realizing
So now, what
the full situation I've got myself in.
What knowledge skills do you have?
So I have I don't think I wrote them down, but
And we didn't know
I
that
have
he was
paranormal
hacked in,
zoology.
right?
I have tier tangier, military structure, and some basic stuff on the military, and then a regional geography of California, and then the tier.
So because of your ghost training, right? So you started the ghost training regiment, right? But then fell out of that training, didn't complete it, so you never became a tier ghost, right? That was your ambition, but
They're dropout.
They're peacekeepers.
Right, to wash out, right? But one of the things you did learn while I was in is how to identify. You were there for the training on how to identify terrorist group.
Oh.
And so
Are we a terrorist?
Are you? Do you show the symbol?
Well, here, let's play it out. So we don't know he hacked into our radio. So he starts talking, and that's a big surprise, right?
All right. So you're like,
start talking.
Can you share? So you're like, can you share that? All right. So that
What in the fuck? Jenny, did you give him the...
Like I said, you guys really need my help.
I am impressed, Nomad. That was a really smooth jack.
She's impressed. I am pissed. Fuck you. This is a private channel.
Now let me ask you a question, Nomad. Do you picture yourself wearing like tier trainee, military trainee garb?
Not openly, but maybe he might have some like keepsakes or something.
You got the tattoo that
It was like
you did the training, but you really didn't.
he's got some tattoos, but no. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm sure they would take a lot of that stuff, but maybe if he could manage to keep something, a patch or.
It depends whether you deserted or whether you were kicked out.
No, I mean, I was definitely kicked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were out processed.
Yeah.
But they have no use for your used fatigue, so you're able to keep those.
Oh.
You know it is against tier law to impersonate tier military personnel. All right, so you would be arrested if you were walking around and found that you were actually not a member of the military in military
Makes sense. Yeah.
uniform. But those are chances that you decide to take or not take.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to understand if you have anything that might be revealing to the rest of the group
No,
that they might look
no.
at and go, because we do have another member of the
Yeah.
group that is from tier tearing gear. So Hot Hands is very familiar with what the tier authoritative presence looks like.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, no, I'm very nondescript. That's sort of part of his whole look is that he, like he wears a lot of black and dark
Doesn't
and
wanna
dull
draw
colors,
attention.
but he also has sort of like symbols or things he can light up if he's going through an area where wearing all black would be standing out instead of fitting in.
Sure.
So he tends to be as bland as possible.
You have like a patch that lights up with each individual gang, and you can
Yeah.
just switch through them.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome, actually.
Chameleon. Social
Yeah, no, I don't have the
chameleon.
chameleon suit yet, but yeah.
That's really cool. That's such an interesting
That's on my
idea.
list. That's on my shopping list.
So now, just so I understand as a game master.
Yeah.
So
So no open symbolism whatsoever.
Okay.
But yeah.
You tapped into their radio frequency, their open channel. So you
Yeah.
hear them when they communicate amongst themselves.
But right, not individually maybe.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because, we're on a frequency, so anybody could tune
And
to the
we are,
frequency.
as we said,
Oh,
always
right.
on unless we turn it off.
Correct.
So the radio frequency is open. We are all communicating
All right,
through
so-
a radio frequency.
Maybe you're just a sneaky bastard, but okay, fine. It's fine.
So, all right, yeah, I'll drop the picture to you. Do I have to roll electronics for it or whatever?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
dropping it.
So as soon as you see the symbol, you recognize it, right?
Oh boy.
As
It is a very, very nasty eco-terrorist group by the name of Green War. And now, has anyone dropped the name who you're working for? Has anyone dropped the Johnson's name?
I
said
think I said
Alejandra.
Alejandra.
So you understand, you recognize the name. So Alejandra is on Interpol's top 10 most wanted list,
Oh god.
and
Who
is
the fuck
an
did you sign up
active
with?
and high-ranking member of Green War as an eco-terrorist. So you start to put one dot together with another and really begin to capture
Question
the
my life
scope
decisions.
of trouble that these guys may have gotten themselves into, and that's where we'll stop.
God.
Oh God!
Get some time to think about. Do you
Shit,
really want to
Gilly.
go with us, or are you
Shit.
gonna make a new character?
I can't think of any reason why he would. But
Well, you got some time to think up one.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to another NCRP Productions podcast. To stay on top of everything we're doing, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook, all at NCRP Productions. You can show your support and help us continue to produce content by joining our Patreon. We offer additional podcasts like our B-sides and have GM materials, maps, and other fun things you can discover over time. You can find our podcasts on YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, and many other fine podcast sites. Just look for us at NCRP Productions. We value your thoughts, so please don't hesitate to leave us feedback or comments. And if you would like to contact us directly, you can email us at ncrpproductions@gmail.com.